What's up, Bama Nation? You already know what it is. This is Kara Witt, and you are tuned into the Crimson Watch. I ain't got time for the pleasantries, okay? We lost the game. You know we lost the game. That's why you here to hear me talk about how we lost the game. I ain't finna go into all that. You saw it, all right? By the time it was 24-3, I turned the TV off and went to bed. Because I'm not finna run my pressure up. Alabama ain't finna piss me off. I did, however, watch the highlights. And I'm glad I went to bed because I would not have been able to stomach that loss. Everybody talk about the bad call and the touchdown that wasn't. Let me tell you something. I'm not finna spin my gears and run my pressure up talking about that bad call. If we would have gotten the touchdown, it would have been at best 10-24. The offense was sputtering. The offense wasn't doing a damn thing. So us getting them 10 points, who's to say if we would have won the game? I don't think we would have. That just happened to be a good pass and a good catch that Ryan Williams made. But I don't think it would have changed the game overall at all. Now, would it have swung the momentum? I guess we'll never know. Because Alabama, Jalen Milroe, this ain't it. And I'm going ahead and tell you like this. Milroe, the kid gloves are off. You've been playing college football for 4 years and you have reached your ceiling. I'm tired of y'all Milroe defenders. I'm tired. Milroe, you've been on thin ice. I've been using kid gloves on you. I hadn't went in on you as I could have gone in on you because we have won some games because of you. And we have won games in spite of you. And the games that we have lost, we've lost because of you. Now, the Vanderbilt game, I'm not going to say we lost that game because of you. You did what you were supposed to do. However, the 2 losses that we did get were because you played so poorly that it was hard to even watch my favorite team on television. Milroe, you're ass, bruh. You are ass. You are a running quarterback. You are not a pocket passing quarterback. And I know you don't like people to say that about you, but you're not. You are not. Now, granted, some people don't like you simply because you are a black quarterback. But as a black woman and an Alabama fan, I'm here to tell you, you are not a pocket passing quarterback. And it has nothing to do with the fact that you're black. It has everything to do with the fact that you are ass. And I love Milroe. I do. But I want to win a championship. I want to win games. And I'm not going to sit here and spare your feelings because you don't like it. You keep trying to correct people, say, I'm not a running quarterback. Yes, you are. Because once they stop you from running, it's hard for you to make passes. And the thing is, you're so inconsistent because sometimes when they do stop your run, you are able to make the intermediate throws. You're not just looking for the deep ball. Sometimes you do show up really well in being able to pass. But more oftentimes than not, if they cut off your legs, you can't do nothing. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. See, they want to compare you a lot to Jalen Hurts. And this is another thing I don't think people really are thinking about. Jalen Hurts and Jalen Milroe talk, okay? They try to downplay it and make it seem like it's not that big of a deal. Jalen Hurts felt slighted when he was at Alabama because what people said about him. They said the same thing about him that they're saying about Jalen Milroe. Oh, he can't pass. He's not a pocket passer. He's only a runner. And that pissed him off, and he used that as fuel to get better. Now, he's in the NFL, and he went to the Super Bowl, and he felt like he proved his doubters wrong. If you don't think that he is saying that same thing to Jalen Milroe, tune out the haters, prove the doubters wrong, blase, blase, blase. Because Jalen Milroe is listening to Jalen Hurts, and listen to Hurts tell him, hey, don't listen to the haters. You go out there and you play your game. Milroe, Hurts can say that because he's in the NFL and he's actually been to a Super Bowl. You are not better than Jalen Hurts. You don't pass the ball better than Jalen Hurts. You run better than him, but you're not a better quarterback than him. Honestly, the only thing that I can compare between you is that you both have the same name and you both like to run. Jalen is better than you. So you sit here listening to Jalen and yet you're over here at Alabama losing 3 games. Okay? It's time to hang it up. Quite frankly, I remember when Jalen came in for Bryce because Bryce was hurt and he almost lost us the Arkansas game his first year coming in as a backup. He played so bad. I remember saying, I never want to see Jalen Milroe take a snap under center in an Alabama jersey. And here we are today, the same thing. Everybody keeps saying, oh, he got to get better. How much better is he going to get? It's not the coach's fault. It's him. It's his bad play. And I'm sorry that this might hurt y'all Jalen Milroe fans' feelings, but this is what I feel. Jalen Milroe is not a great quarterback. He is a great athlete. He is great at what he does when he does what he does. But he is inconsistent and he has reached his ceiling. It has been 4 years of college football. How much better does he have to get? How much more do we keep having to say, he just got to get better, we are on week 13. Week 13. And you keep talking about, well, if he just got the right coaches, if he just got the right scheme, if he just got the right this, he need all of these pieces to fit into place for him to be a good quarterback. It's either you got it or you don't, and he don't have it. This is the third. This is unacceptable. The thing is, the ceiling for me for Alabama this year was 10-2. The floor was 9-3. We are now at the floor. If we lose to Auburn, we're going to be in the basement. We're going to be in hell. You understand what I'm saying? Losing to Tennessee and losing to Auburn, I don't think so. So don't piss me off this Saturday. Milroe, I don't know. Listen, just play your last game here at Alabama and go to the NFL, okay? Go to the NFL or hit the transfer portal. I don't want to see you in an Alabama jersey next year. I'm so sorry. Now, if you can prove me wrong, then prove me wrong. Now, I don't know how you're going to do that with our playoff hopes. Seems to have been dwindled away. I don't know. The AP poll has us at 13. I don't know where we're going to be on Tuesday. If they have us at 13 or 14, I do believe 2 teams in that top 12 are going to fall next week. And that might possibly allow Alabama to backdoor into the college playoff. Now, do I think that they deserve it? Absolutely not. You had your chance. You had your chance last Saturday to prove to the committee that you belong to be in there. All you had to do was beat Oklahoma and beat Auburn, and we would have been straight, possibly in the SEC championship. And I was prepared to come on here today and say, you know what? If we had to beat Oklahoma, I would have said, you know what? Send us to Atlanta. We play well in Atlanta. We ain't finna duck no smoke. But now we ain't even going to Atlanta. We don't know what we're going to do in the playoffs. And I'm going to tell you right now, if we even go to the playoffs, which, like I said, I don't think we deserve to be in the playoff. We are not. I ain't going to say we're not one of the best 12 teams. I'm not going to say that because there's some teams in the top 12 that's trash. And I do believe Alabama will spank them. But we don't deserve to be there because they don't appreciate it. Y'all just think that you're supposed to be there. You went up there to Oklahoma thinking that you was going to win, and you laid an egg. You laid 3 eggs, 3 measly points. That is pathetic. That is the least amount of points that Alabama has scored in 13 years. Pathetic. But if we happen to backdoor our way into the playoffs, I don't think we even get past round 1. I don't even think that would light a fire under those guys because at that point, I feel like the committee would just be giving Alabama something because they didn't even deserve that number 7 ranking. Or number 10, wherever we were. They didn't even deserve that. The fact that Alabama has a possible chance to make the playoff, I know that's going to piss everybody off. And as an Alabama fan, I will be happy to watch my team play in the postseason. But I don't think they deserve it, quite frankly. And we probably just need to go back to the drawing board and prepare for next year. Because what I saw last Saturday was atrocious. It was abysmal. It was trash. And quite frankly, it was Jalen Milroe's fault. I know we had some drops. I know that. I'm aware of that. But the way that we lost is ridiculous. It's the teams that we're losing to that's ridiculous. Tennessee, I can take. But I can't take Vandy and I can't take Oklahoma. Those teams we should not have lost to. And the coaches, it's your fault because why didn't you prepare them? You knew this was an away game. Why didn't you better prepare the team to go in there and give them hell, Alabama? Why not? You knew that we had no room for error. You knew that these last 2 games were a must win. Do you know something that I don't know? The fact that you thought that Alabama could just go up there and play their F game? Because that was terrible. I can't even give it a D+. It was an F game. 3 points. You got on a plane, went all the way to Oklahoma to score 3 points. If Now, Alabama, it is what it is. I don't know how many more games Alabama's going to have to play this season. Auburn is coming to our house, so we're going to have to beat the brake shoes off them. We're going to have to win convincingly. Even if we don't make the playoffs, we must beat Auburn. I can't take no more turmoil this year if we don't beat Auburn. We already lost 3 games. That's bad enough. Losing to Auburn, I'm going to crash out. We're going to see. We're going to see what the rest of these teams do. And to the rest of you teams that's laughing, Alabama, oh, they lost 3 games. They're completely out. Don't speak too soon, because there are some notable games that's coming up this weekend that many of the top 12 could lose to, okay? Any given Saturday. We don't know. There in the SEC, there is no room for error for any of these teams. Ole Miss, you out of here. Tennessee, walk light. Georgia, walk light. Georgia Tech, ain't no pushover. So don't think they'll laugh now, cry later. Just remember I said it. So listen, I don't know where we're going to end up, but I know one thing. I'm still going to ride with the Tide, but I'm also going to be critical of y'all when y'all messing up, okay? But it's still going to be Roll Tide regardless. Next season, I want better. I want better for my team, all right? This season, if you happen to get Alabama, if you happen to get blessed with an invitation to the college football playoff, I'm going to be on your side. I'm going to be riding with you. Milroe, I'm going to be riding with you too, because you all we got at this point. Ty ain't coming in. The backups ain't coming in. We ride with 4, and that's it. I said it at the beginning of the season. We ride with 4, and that's it. But boy, I'm telling you right now, at the end of the season, you hop your ass in that transfer portal, or you take your ass to the draft. I don't want to see you no more. That's all I got. Roll Tide.
Make sure you guys give us a big thumbs up.
That's right.